welcome back.
Yep, we're so excited.
This is our last video for our Way of the Manger craft. And Miss Bethy, you have the most important pieces left for us, right?
We're so excited about it. It's going to be so fun. First, we're going to do the angel. So in your bag, you have a little angel bag. You have a clothespin, and you have a couple of pieces of you have a piece of fabric, and then you have a piece of wide ribbon. So this is the angel's wings, and this is her dress. So if I were you, I would start with the dress, and I would start close to the top of her body. This is her head, so don't put the fabric on that. And you're going to want to have a glue dot or some strong glue or a glue gun, and you're going to want to glue that first part down, and then you're going to wrap and wrap and wrap however you want to make her dress, and then you're going to glue the bottom part down as well. Once you have that done, you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to make it into a loop, kind of like you would for a paper chain, and you're going to glue it together so that it becomes the little wings. And once you have her dress on, you're going to glue her wings on the back of her body. Also in the bag, you'll find a silver pipe cleaner, and that's for her halo. You can put hair on her, you can color your hair, you can use a little bit of string or whatever you have at the house. You can put hair or leave her plain. You could put little eyeballs and little pink cheeks, a little smile, however you want to make her face. And then you can put her halo. You could also use a little piece of this to make a hanger to hang her on the tree. So those are the different supplies that you can use for the angel. And once you finish the angel, you're going to move to the next craft, which is the shepherd. The shepherd is pretty fun, and he's a little bit easier, certainly easier than the wise men, at least for Miss Bethy. So in your bag, you're going to have a piece of felt for his coat. You're going to have a smaller piece of more colorful fabric for his headpiece. You're going to have a pipe cleaner for the staff, and you're going to have a little piece of twine to wrap around the coat so that it stays on the wise man. So the first thing I did is, or I want to do, is put the coat around the wise man. I'm going to leave some space at the top for his face, and I'm going to leave a little space at the bottom for his legs. Then I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to tie a knot in the twine. It looks a little bit more rustic, like the shepherds actually used. Some rope or twine, and that's going to be his little coat. The next thing you'll find in your also in your bag that I forgot to mention originally is these little tiny hair rubber bands. If you're a girl, you're probably familiar with these. They're especially good for fine hair like Miss Bethy. So then you're going to take your little headpiece of fabric, and you're going to kind of fold it however you want, and then you're going to put it on what would be the forehead of the shepherd. And then you're going to let the other parts hang down. You can kind of use your thumbs there. Then you want to take your little tiny rubber band. There's actually two in the bag in case one breaks. And you want to put that on the shepherd. And you can kind of move it. If you want, you can use a little glue underneath it. It's totally up to you. But it can be, there's his little headdress. You can draw a little face on him. And then I used half of a pipe cleaner to make his staff. And you just want to bend it like a candy cane and cut it wherever you want. And then you can just slide it in to his little rope waistband, and then you have your little shepherd with his crook. So the very last craft is mostly done for you, and it's for Christmas Eve, and it's baby Jesus. So basically, when you get to Christmas Eve, you want to open up your little bag. You want to take out your hay that's significant or reminds us of the manger and just the feeding trough that they had to put baby Jesus in. And baby Jesus is kind of already wrapped in his swaddling clothes, but you might want to rewrap him, untie him a little bit. He needed to fit in the bag, so he's mostly wrapped, and you want to maybe take that and put a little bow around it for baby Jesus. And then when you've got him all snuggled, you want to just lay him down right on to his hay, this little face pointing out so that we can see him and remember that he is the greatest gift of all time. No matter what Christmas gift you've ever been super excited about, baby Jesus is absolutely the greatest gift that was ever given to anyone at all times.
Thank you, Miss Beth. That was so fun. I hope you guys enjoyed making your Way of the Manger Advent craft as much as we did.
Yeah, it was so fun. And as fun as it is to make the crafts, guys, please remember that every single one represents a true part of the Nativity story, something that really happened. And all of them in Scripture are written in the Bible. They're in Scripture, and they tell us about God's glory and his love and his faithfulness, because the star and the shepherds and the angels, he came for all of us, guys. He came for every single one of us, no matter who we are or what we do or don't do. Jesus came for us as a little baby, and it's the true beauty of Christmas.
Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Beth.
Yeah.
All right, so there are a few days left to enjoy the Way of the Manger Advent experience on our front lawn. So hopefully you guys can make it out, and you'll be able to look at the trees and see how they compare to your crafts that you've made with us over these past few weeks. And if you are in town for Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we are going to be having 2 outdoor services, one at 3 and one at 4:30. So if you want to bundle up and come on over, we would love to have a Christmas Eve worship service with you. I'll be there helping sing, and it's going to be a wonderful time. I'm
It would be
excited.
great to put our little eyeballs on you just like we did during the drive-through.
Yes.
So, yeah, we would love to see you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We love you.
you.
We miss you.
Mwah.
Bye.